Yo, 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 people. What's going on? Welcome to another episode of the Triggered Thoughts podcast. I'm your host, Verbz.
Myself, Geniusman.
Big Crypt.
Yes. Genius, Big Crypt in the building, man. Good to have you guys. Yeah, me. How are you guys?
Good. You?
I'm blessed. This next day, you see me?
Good. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Big Crypt, man, you look like you're chilling out on the sidewalk or something. What go on?
Yeah, man, me outside, just enjoy this fresh air. But God let me breathe to see another day, you see me?
That's good, man. Good, man. Definitely. Good to see you guys are alive, well, healthy, and happy. You know them way there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So listen, people, we got an episode for you, man. You know what I mean? After much discussion, we decided to come up with this one. You know what I mean? This one's a bit random, but it is what it is. We're going to try and give you our true opinions on this matter. So this episode this week is going to be called Why Don't We Own Anything? And the reason that we're coming up with this topic today is because it's becoming very apparent, or it has been very apparent, that us as a people, black people, don't really own things like banks. Yeah? So when we comes to things like getting mortgages and stuff like that, or loans, sometimes we struggle because we haven't got our own banks, especially have you got banks in the US owned by black people, Crypt?
Yeah.
Have you got
in
banks in the US, you got banks owned by black people?
Nope. We have no banks owned by black people. I think there's one where the rapper Big Mike is trying to start one of those black banks, but nah. The only time somebody owned a black bank, I think, was in the 70s. I forgot their name.
Right.
And how they did it was they tricked it. They had to bring a white boy in to be the fierce.
Yeah.
But then they found out later on it was a black man who really owned it, and he went to jail for it. I forgot what his name was. The reason they did it dirty because he opened up a bank in Cali, and then I think he went back his old town. I forgot, Denver, one of them other places, and then that was the only bank that was ever owned by a black man. But Big Mike is trying to own one too right now. The rapper Big Mike.
The one from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Whoa. You see, so Big Crypt's just giving us an example that there's one rapper that's trying to own a bank, but it's apparent that when it comes to big establishments, big businesses, us as a people don't particularly own any. Obviously, we know that there's systematically there's a lot of things against us, but at the same time, we have to, as a people, take accountability and recognize that we're not unified enough to work together, to build big establishments for ourselves. When we do try to do these things, I don't want to put us down because I'm sure there's people out there, black people that have made businesses and they are successful, but I'm saying on most occasions, when we do try to come together and make business happen, there's a lot of backstabbing, two-facedness, other agendas where the shit just breaks down. You get what I'm saying? So we're here to kind of just have a discussion and try to understand or give our opinions and views on why we think our people don't own anything. You know what I mean? I'm going to start with Genius. What's your opinion on this subject matter, man?
Why we don't own anything? A lot of it is division, for one. We're divided. That's a fact. And also, say, in terms of a lot of people, like when you go to school, you study, they always teach you things that will benefit this government. That's what I mean. So there's not really much knowledge out there unless someone is really into property and they do their research and they're out there selling properties. But for the average person, they don't really know the ins and outs. And on top of that as well, I'd say a lot of the time, even some of the parents, they just always kind of just rented. Does that mean? Because obviously sometimes depend on the household. A lot of the time it's single mothers. I mean, there's the father's absent from the house and things are tight. The mum's working 2-3 jobs just about making ends meet. Maybe there's 2-3 children in the household and it's tough. So the last thing that's going to be on that parent's mind, whether it be the dad or the mum, because you do have dads that, it tend to be the single parent as well, not just the women. The last thing on the mind is to buy a property when you're just about making ends meet. You see what I mean? And then on top of that as well, you have to be earning a certain amount of money as well. So even with that, unless you're on a very good salary, even to be able to get on a property ladder, it will require 2 people minimum and they have to be earning a certain amount. So it's all these sort of things, is what I mean. I reckon there's a lack of knowledge on these things, especially from like back in the days, is what I mean. You might have 1 or 2 people that are like our grandparents that might have secured properties and stuff like that, but in terms of it's lack of knowledge. Is what I mean. I think what it is as well. Sorry, what I wanted to touch on as well. It was more common for people to get themselves on the council list. That was the in thing. Is what I mean. And then even back then, we found as well, women, young girls, if they wanted to get in the housing, probably they'll just have to get pregnant, and then you're good. It's obviously changed up now, but yeah, people would just say, I'm single, not with my partner anymore. And then bam, this is what I mean? You get that property. So that was the in thing. And or worst case, I won't even say worst case scenario, or also if you are old and you are someone that's been in your council property for a period of time, you could do the right to buy. Does that mean where you depending on how long you've lived at that property for, you will get a bigger discount. You see what I mean? So even that, but yeah, other than that, I'll just say it's the mindset. And sadly, some of our parents never, really owned a property. So if you never owned a property, to then, obviously try and educate your children, you can do, but then the child said, "Well, why did you never own your property?" Do you see what I mean? So it's a hard one, man. Still.
That's a very good point, man. Very good point. Still not gonna lie. Especially like you kind of explain that that's a systematic thing, innit? Where, if the women basically getting, concentrating on council properties instead of buying and stuff. Obviously they haven't got the money to do that, but in order to obtain or get a council place, they'd have to dismiss the man. So they were eligible to be able to get that. And it's systematically, you're already putting a family in a position where financially they're not well off because you have to get rid of the man to be able to access that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That makes sense still. Cripper, what are you saying? What do you think, man?
I think black people, mine is on the wrong thing. You feel me? They worry about looking rich and not being rich, or looking about generational wealth. They're all focused on buying Gucci on the side instead of investing into Gucci or investing into business. They rather buy Gucci shoes for $1,000 and not buy an LLC for $700. That's their problem. They think about the wrong thing. They got the wrong shit on their mind. They think just because they look rich, they just want to look rich. They don't want to be rich. You feel me? And then we have the generation like what Genius said. The people don't have time to invest. They don't want to. The parents don't want to invest into getting a house, and they're only showing their kids about buying expensive stuff. Like you see me, I try to teach my kids about trust funds. I get my money up and invest into those type of things. But there's other peers out here who rather try to teach your son to have the newest Gucci, Louis, and other shit I can't pronounce.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's where that come from. You feel me? That's the problem with us black people. Black people got our minds fucked up and think about the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? They worried about driving a fucking Tesla and Benz while the next man is driving something else. Like while the rich man is driving a Honda, some bullshit. The rich man have on regular clothes. The rich man look like he's $5, $10 outfit, but his pocket got $20,000. And a black man have $2,000, $3 million looking outfit and have zero in his pocket. So it's our mindset. We got to change that curse and start teaching our kids to save money, invest money, and spend it on stuff we need and not what we want. You feel me?
That's very true.
Very, very
powerful,
true.
man.
Yeah, man, I like that point. Definitely. You know what I mean? And even that example that you just given there, Big Crypt, you know, like, I know you've got, we call them council estates in England. You don't call them like projects and shit, innit? Like, you'll have like, just to emphasize on that statement that you just made where you might not own your yard, but you want to buy like a big Mercedes or Gucci shoes and all that. How many times have we seen in a council estate or in a project, somebody lives in some small yard, but they got some big whip in the parking lot?
This is facts.
Yep. The car just don't belong in that environment.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And they probably hurt it because I bet you, not even that. That's like even back home Jamaica, some people, somebody be the biggest truck. But when you gonna sit there, go to their house, and you see their yard where they sleep out, they sleep on the floor.
This is it.
They're not that people and the new generation, they brainwashing the other people. They're not teaching people to save money and like I said, to invest into something that's really important, to pass it to your kids. These go on like so they don't live forever. Why the white man them not think about for themselves. They think about to leave their name go on. That's what I want. I want my name to continue. But I might not think about it. They think about, yo, I got the newest this, Valencia, or whatever the newest. I don't even know when the newest shit is out, dog. They worry about that. And they worry about what other people think about them. For what?
Yeah.
Very true.
They want to look like a bitch man for what?
It's mad how deep this thing goes, you know. Like, sorry to cut you, Crypt, because like I was watching a podcast the other day and they were saying some good points still, and I was like, raw, that's so deep. The way our mindset's just so different when it comes to, you know, not investing in the right things financially and throwing money away and stuff like that. I mean, for example, this podcast was talking about how you can go into a rave, especially a bashment yardman rave or something like that. And these guys are in a rave celebrating birthdays and they're taking big expensive bottles of champagne and brandy and all that and pouring it over the birthday boy's head, blood.
Yeah, this in Florida? That must be Florida.
You know what I mean?
That's Florida. That one.
Yeah. Is that what happens in Florida?
Yeah. Yeah, they love doing that. See? That's why I say, yo.
It's crazy, isn't it?
And then when they go home, they broke.
Well, this is it. That's what some of the man them was saying. You're doing that. But then your baby mother's at home talking about, you don't pay for your youths and them thing there, and you're saying you ain't got no money, but then you're in the club emptying out bottles of champagne and brandy over your brethren's head. Just for it to go on camera.
But women do it too, you know. You ain't see the one with the female who I don't know, I think she was in Florida too. Or she was Jamaica. Either way, she busting up beer, rosé. Not belly rosé, real Moet rosé. You feel me? She busted it up in the club. And then when she go home, guess what she eating? Dumpling, butter, and rice.
Mad.
So you busting up butter in the club, but when you go home, you eat dumpling, butter, and rice. Ain't nothing wrong with that, people. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Survival is survival.
It's survival, but you got the wrong priorities.
Yeah.
You could have bought, but I know them rosé bottle cost beer money. You could have bought way more than that, just to show. Come on, man.
One of them bottles could have filled your fridge.
To do what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where do black people get these? I know we're black. I don't want to be talking like we're trying to rinse them out. But I'm saying, where do we get these like fashion trends from? Where it's like we're just by design. These trends come that are designed to make us throw away money or not use money in the right way, making it rain. Pouring champagne over each other's head, pouring rum around the table in a rave and lighting it up with a lighter and them. Where do we get these stupid things from?
We get it from because I feel, I don't know, but I think the reason we get that from, I think some people never have it. So when they get a little money, they know how to act. You feel me? But
why does that run deep within all of us? Because a lot of us seem to do these stupid things.
I do it. Yo, Killy, I can't front do it too when I was before. You feel me? When you get your first bread, I buy mad Gucci's on, so I could have invested other stuff. Is when I went back home. And in certain situations, you'd be like, damn, why the fuck did I just spend $700 on a fucking shirt? And I could have did this. But I already have my business already, but you never know when hard time hits, you be like, why the fuck did I do that for? You feel me?
And then you learn from that though, innit?
I learned from it. So that's why I was like, yo, but even I used to always put money to stuff for the kids, Deb, and stuff. But one time is when I went back home that really made me feel like I was stupid. I bought Ace of Spades, 2 Ace of Spades bottles for what? To show people, I'm the first who have it. But then when I went back home to Jamaica, that same money I could have invested into property. So I was like, I'm a fucking fool. So I was like, when I get back to the bread how I had it before, I'm not doing that dumb shit again. You feel me? And we need to start, like, that's a shit subject. We need to support our own businesses. Or if we like Gucci and Balenciaga and them shits, go put money into the stock with it. You feel me?
Yeah, we don't.
Invest in the stock. But us black people is haters, cause they fucked us up bad because we make the white man them
rich
fool us to make us feel like, yo, if you wearing their real name, Balenciaga, these people real name. We don't use our real name to go sell clothes. We don't do that. We want us to wear these next people's name, and it's black people make it famous. We need to start buying our own shit or making our own shit, even what we have on. Nikes, Adidas. We need to stop doing that. We need to start wearing your company, Fresh Gang, Trigger Thoughts. That's what appeals we're supposed to be wearing to make it go. And then we the one. Bob Marley made Adidas wicked. We make stuff for Jordans, made Nike wicked. We had to start investing into our own stuff and stop and bring these made it lose their value because we the one who made the value. You think white people? First of all, real people into fashion, I don't know. I said all the stuff what us black people wear. That shows to them that's the poor version of it. People don't know that. That's the poor version. The Gucci would have the big sign and logo, all these big logos. That's the poor version. But you know why we do that? We want people to know what we have. Yeah. Because some people, I got if you want expensive stuff like the Gucci jeans, they don't show you they call Gucci. Cause I got Gucci jeans that cost bare bread. You won't even know it's Gucci. I got a shirt. You won't even know it's Gucci. But if you're into that, see, I like clothes, so I know. I'm like, oh, that got a $2,000 jeans on. But people see your jeans and think it's simple. It's not a simple jean. Yeah, so people just chase it. They chase what they see, so they can show it. Instead of really know, if you won't get into something, invest into it. But that's why I told people I'm gonna stop buying certain things. I'm just wearing my own stuff or my people's stuff. You feel me? That's why I said last time, yo, I'm mad I got this on to promote it, but I try to have Fresh Gang on. I'm only trying to promote. You feel me? Yeah. Sorry about the sound. I'm in the streets, but
it's cool, man.
That's what we have to do. We have to start supporting black business and stop and put it on money. Stop looking rich and be rich. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Basically, stop looking rich and be rich. Because our clothes, don't forget when we dead off, I can't pass my shoes to my son. My son foot bigger than mine. He's so bigger than my clothes. My son's 16 and wearing my size shirt already. So I can't pass it on to him. So that's why I say invest some money into stocks or something that have more value than clothes. Because I love clothes still do, but invest in something that's more important that have value. You feel me?
Yep.
That's all. We have to change our mentality. That's why it's good that like us from different places talking together to show people we're all on the same page here. And that's what if we all get on one page, we could knock down stuff and control everything. We need to stop. We need to stop. Only time we unite is when something happened to us. We need to unite before that.
I hate that. Yeah.
100%. You know what I said? We went to somebody get killed or some rush. We supposed to help each other. You feel me? We need to get rid of these fucking houses and get back to the field. We all need to be field together. Don't be no more house man. All work together, cuz if we all work together as one, that's how you know we powerful. We powerful, cuz, but some of us don't see it in ourselves. You feel me?
100%. We got the same mentality when it comes to family, though, innit? Like people always say, "Oh, keep in touch." But when's the time that most of us frequently see our family?
When people dead.
When a funeral comes.
So that's why, you can make your own family, cuz. We could make cuz y'all my brothers. I don't even know y'all niggas. Y'all cooler than me, some man I know for years. You see me? So we could make our family. Fuck all that pathetic stuff about, yo, that's your brother, that's your sister, yo, fuck all that, because your family do you worse. Some close friends do you worse. They'll support nothing you do. An easy tweet, cuz an easy repost is the most important thing in the world. Like I said before, you see your same homeboys talking to themselves when they talking to these rap who don't fucking know them. They talk to themselves, but they won't support their homeboys. You feel me? Black people didn't stop that, because if you help your homeboy, you can go to another level in life. You feel me? Suppose I make it big suppose I go back to the music and I make it big. You think I'm gonna be like, yo, Trigger, my first interview gonna be with y'all? But shit, I might even be saying, yo, I'm like, I'm part of that shit, cuz. You feel me? But black people don't do that. That's our problem. Everybody want to be the boss or be better than the person instead of help each other. You see me? Stop investing. We need to invest in us. You feel me? But the white, yo, I always bring this up. That Willie Lynch shit is real, man. Read that book, killers.
100%.
People out there, go read that book, people. The Willie Lynch book, how to divide us first they divide us by separate us, then they divide us by the color, and then they divide us with the girls. Then, yo, you don't need no man. And look what's going on now. Look what's going on now.
Don't worry, Chris, man. We got that as one of our episodes. I put that down as one of our episodes. When we do that one, right. You're on it, blood. You're on it.
Yeah, you know what I say?
You get me?
So that's all. We need to do better, man. Cause you heard what Bob Marley said. Money. What is money? No.
Money don't make you rich.
It don't make you rich.
Your spirit make you rich.
Yeah, but people don't know that. These people, they're people mind. We fucked up, man. At least we can keep it real. Yep. Like I said, we killing our fucking self, cuz. And that's our problem. We're impressed. It's crazy. We're impressing ourselves and we're killing ourselves. Because we see all the jewelry, oh, he got that. He's look just like you want to rob him because you don't have it. Oh, we basically just kill ourselves. Cause I see that he walking tough like me just because he blood on some other shit. I'm like, yo, look at that cuz. He think he hard. But in my mind, I probably do the walk the same way too. He probably look at me, yo, and not know we could be the coolest friend in the world, cuz. Yeah. You see me? We fuck up our own mentality, but we have to stop that, cuz.
Self-destructive, 100%. Self-destructive.
Self-destructive, and people always here, because you know what? Some people don't know how to communicate and talk. You see me? I don't really know how to talk that. Like, I know I'll be wanting to say it, but people don't understand me. Only certain people understand. So people have to know how to communicate with each other. And I tell you, all those black people from every country, UK, Jamaica, England, all of us be one, we take over, because literally, we all the same. Literally, y'all UK, Jamaicans, look, and I'm American, Jamaican, I live in America. They have the Canadian, Jamaican, but all of us had our own neighbor and we connect together. Yo, we'd be powerful in this motherfucker. 100%. But they probably might kill us, you know what I'm saying, because we're too powerful. You know how that goes. You feel me? They don't like the truth. When they start seeing the truth, bang, you hear that? Ambulance. That's what we're going to hear. Ambulance. You feel me?
Nah, for real.
It came the right time, don't it? It came the right time.
It did, man. You ad-libbed your thing, you get me?
Yeah. When it starts see, I'll bet you any money. Say if we get bigger, say all of us get bigger with this Trigger Thoughts podcast, and they start saying, yo, these talking the truth, and we really ghetto youths. You feel me? We want to be good. So when they start seeing, yo, they not only talk about gangman, or girls or this, they talk about everything, and they gonna feel what we are saying, because some people be scared to also tell the truth. Some gangsters, some of them we want to be singers, but no, they want to keep that aura. They are gangster. Yeah. Our biggest stuff, we have to be true with ourselves and stop following. That's another thing. We have to stop following people. If you don't like Balenciaga and other shit, don't fucking buy it. Buy what you want, cuz. Go buy some Peerless. Or buy what the fuck you like. Stop following. You know, we could make, like I said, we make trends. We make stuff popular. If once you get that in your fucking head, then we'll be good.
For real.
You know something else, this, I wanted to also mention, we have something called the Black Pound Day. You know, and I feel even with that movement, you know, like I see that the idea is, you know, the person wants to, you know, try and bring, you know, some sort of attention to it. But I sometimes just feel that it's not that some people are genuine, but I believe a lot of them just kind of look at it as a waste of mean.
Sorry, because you might want to explain, just in case the listeners or viewers don't know what Black Pound Day is. Just give them a quick breakdown, man.
Black Pound Day is a day where basically you support black businesses. So your money goes towards black businesses. You know what I mean? I don't even know if it's still happening, but I know there was a day, when was it, last year, I think it was, where all the business people, if you wanted to support black business, you'd turn up. I think it was Central London.
Yes, every year they do it in different locations. Yeah, but it's like
when do y'all do it? Like what month? Is it
I'm
a
sure it's
specific
August.
month?
I'm sure it's August this month. I'm sure it is. But it's a month. It's a particular day in particular. But like everyone goes and spends their money within a black establishment, so the black establishment makes quite a lot of money and is able to kind of stay afloat. If you get what I'm saying.
Okay, that's like what we have Juneteenth. We have something like that called Juneteenth.
Okay.
That's it. It is in June, and I don't know why everybody now think it's popular now, but that's when they support black people, and because that's when black people have their own business. But we need to do that all the time, though. You know what I'm saying? Why we have to be specific?
You beat me to it. I was just you beat me. I want you see Crypt, you know. I was going to say exactly.
No, go on, Julius, go on.
No, but it's true. It shouldn't have to be one day of the year. So it just goes to show you that already. You know what I mean? There's always going to be someone that profits out of that. It's not going to be everyone. It's just individuals. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, we're great people. There's no disputing that. But in terms of workmanship and collaborating and showing love and helping one another, it's non-existent. It don't exist, man. And you know, this problem has been going on for many, many years. So in terms of seeing any change, I doubt it very much. And this is why you find that there's only some people that are homeowners, not the majority of our people. And it's all to do with mindset, hating, and not just what I mean, not being educated with the right knowledge.
Right.
Is what I mean?
Very true. Very true.
That's what it's called. Each one teach one. We have to help each other and teach each other. Because if you don't teach other person to go on, we will never build. But some people only want to be the only one black person. Yo, I got all this myself. I don't want to help other people with the gems. Not knowing if you help the other person with the gems, when you fall off, you can help the other person. You feel me?
They hold you up.
But, yeah. But no, they don't understand that, man. Some people don't understand that. Yo, you help that person one day, he probably knows something else and he put you back on. People don't forget your help. It'd be the simplest thing, Killy. But that's why we'll never make it. Because why you think Jews and them together? And black, Spanish people, these people, other people, nationality will help each other. It's only us black. We the only mother. Don't forget, Spanish ain't our language, but I call Spanish Cuban, Mexican, all of them will work together as one. Because they speak that Spanish good. It's only us black. Like, yo, nah, sir, that's how he shine you. No, he Jamaica. Oh, yo, that's black American. Oh, that's UK, African or African American. We the only ones split up everything instead of all of us just, yo, we black, cuz, and we're going to help each other. But no. We'll split up each other, but
maybe that's the reason.
It's been going on for years.
Maybe that's the reason why Africa was originally all one place, and then they split it up. So psychologically, they just split up and divide each other.
And they got it. They won.
There you go.
They did it. They did it.
I mean, I was thinking about, like back in the day, like when our grandparents would buy their property for very cheap back in the day.
Right.
Obviously, because of how the economy was, it wasn't cheap then. But when you look at it now, it's cheap, innit? Yeah?
Yes,
and
true.
I always thought to myself, how comes like our grandparents and stuff never really, I'm not saying that they never did, but I've never heard of many people coming and saying that their grandparents told their parents or drummed it into their head how to go get a mortgage. Do you get me? How to go buy your own yard. They come here from Jamaica, come to England, worked hard in all these mad environments like mines and, factories and all these uninhabitable places where it's all dangerous or it's hot or whatever. Put in the work, drive busted, whatever, yeah? And then they saved their money, bought their yard. Not many people I know can say their grandparents passed that information down to their parents, because by the time they got to their parents now, their parents end up living in a council property or in the projects. You get me?
Right.
And then the parents have got nothing to pass on to their kids. But my thing is, even if a parent doesn't own their property, if you want good for your kids, why don't you learn about mortgages and drum it into your youth from very young? Look, I ain't bought my property. My property is a private rent council place, yeah? But let me show you how to do this and do better than me so you can go and get a mortgage. Drum it into their head from young so they are somebody. The school system, the whole system, what the government teaches us, they don't teach us how to be business people, blood. It teaches us how to be good law-abiding citizens
It's
Go and
true.
work for the system. Working slaves. That's what it teaches you. It don't teach you how to be a businessman. So
No, they
sometimes,
don't.
yeah, you got to learn your shit and teach
Yep.
your youths and say, if, for instance, if we're in our and shit, yeah, we got children and we know right now I would feel like I'm tired of working, blood. So why wouldn't you pass that on to your youths and say, listen, you're not going to go into the workforce to get your experience and get your knowledge. You see, once you get your experience, your knowledge, and your qualifications that you need, or your degree, you're going to move up past just being an employer. You're going to get your own business. They drum it into your youth, bruv.
Yo,
They believe.
Yo, I don't. Sorry to cut you off. Yo, I'm gonna ask y'all this. In America, I don't know if it's doing England. If you notice, the Chinese them in the Chinese food restaurant are the I don't know what you call them. We call it them Indian, the Arab youth them. If you know that in America, they kids is working with them from like 7, 8 years old. They watching them do the money, everything.
Exactly.
I don't see no black person have their little kid 8, 9, 10 years old working with them, handing the money, stuff, and you literally see them kids grow up to be big mans, cuz.
Right.
It's only us who don't do nothing, but we outside flashing, yo, cuz, yo. If anybody who know me, I don't have my son or my daughter throwing no gang signs and none of that shit, cuz.
Yeah.
Because I would teach my kids, I tell you, when I talk to my kids, I tell them to save their money and do this, invest into this. So if y'all see my kids, how my kids is in real life, because the world don't really know them. My kids dress regular, because they don't dress like I dress, like when I buy Gucci or stuff. My kids, it's me who buy them that, because the only reason I buy them stuff, because I don't want to get teased. And I don't want to get, I'm doing something so it don't bring a bigger problem with me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not buying it. I just don't want my son and my daughter to get teased out. So I'm buying them the dress, up to date sneakers, all that. Because people is cruel with that teaser. And then suppose my son says something to them and their parents get into it, and then they're going to bring me and I'm getting in trouble because I'm not playing with nobody. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's what we have to do. We have to start training our kids them from young. And like you said, but look what these Asian people and these Spanish people, they have their kids in this spot by young, running this, and then guess what? They have generation. Oh, yo, that's son. I remember you too. Oh, that's my grandfather. It goes down, cuz. I don't know if they do that. Like I said, they do that here, and I'll be like, I always be like, damn, cuz. The only person, my father bring me to work with him. That's the only person I know over there. My pops used to bring work. My pops a baker, you feel me? And he used to bring me to work, and I was happy to go to work. So he made me want to go work because I see my father working, man. That's why I don't want. That's why I want to take care of my kids. Cause I saw my father take care of me and my siblings. So that's why I probably grow that.
There you go.
And that's the problem too. You feel me? That's why we probably don't know. You feel me?
There you go. And that's what I'm saying. Even up to this day, I hear a lot of black people talking about, boy, generational wealth. That example you just gave there, Crip, yeah? That's generational knowledge, blood. You've got your youth next to you. You're not going to necessarily hand him the bag and say, yo, my youth, here's all this money, you got to open your own business. But what you're doing is you got him or her with you from young, watching you operate the till, watching you deal with the customers, watching you move the stock from yassa to yassa, watching you do the stock taking. And that you takes in that knowledge, and that knowledge is very expensive. It's very rich, bro. Then when you pass away now and you got that shop, now your youth can take over that shop and run the thing the same way, if not better than you, and make money.
He'll run it better than you because it's going to be in his head.
There you go.
Yeah.
He'll run it better than you because you'll be like this. Yo, Pops did it this way. I'm going to do it. He'll do the new version with the old version and be grip. And then he going to make his son go. That's how it's supposed to be. But guess what we teach? Guess what someone's teach a kid? We go to jail, come on the thug. Yo, I used to be like little Pappy, whatever the fuck. We got our mind fucked up. And he didn't stop doing that. That's what keep it real. You see, like I say, I bang. I do whatever. I don't do that. I'm chilling now. But I don't never go to my son and be like, yo, if my son will wear a red shirt or whatever the fuck you want to wear, you wear that, Killy. It don't matter. Other niggas be like, nah, good, and all that stuff. And then, yo, cuz, you want your kids to be better than you, cuz.
It's true.
Yo, if you hear my picnic talk like a white you know.
Yeah.
And that's crazy that we always have to say when you talk proper English, you have to say white you. That's fucked up, right? When we
educated.
Education. Cause when you talk education, they think white you. Even though, man, we just fucked up. We have to fix the narrative. Some of us. It might not stop by us, but once we see how we doing this little chat and we doing a country worldwide podcast, it might hit somebody one day and change. You see me? That
100%.
fuck around later on, niggas gonna start be like, yo, we saw these two. We saw the UK and the US talking. Shit, let's do a Canadian and not knowing. Y'all the grandfathers featuring Big Crypt. Y'all started this overseas thing, you see me? So
this is it. That's what I'm saying.
I ain't never seen nobody do that. And look, we talk about all topics. You feel me? Yeah, Brock, everything. Black people wrong, white people wrong. We talk about everything. We don't talk about no specific stuff. Because you know what I'm getting tired of? And now I'm going over the subject. When podcasts always keep talking about why man and all that. I'm tired of hearing all that bullshit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I talk about the same shit in different ways. Women, I don't care about all that bullshit. Let's talk about, we want money. We talk about future richness. I want pass down, when me dead off, you have to have my last name to have this yard. That's how we're going to do it. That's what we're going to, fuck the relationship. Whoever going to cheat, that's their business. We ain't worried about that. So stop talking about that shit. It ain't going to change. You feel me? Because
Jesus, wake up, man. Wake up.
Because the biggest thing in the world is selling Pumas. That's the biggest business. Well, that's what people don't know. That been going for years. So stop worrying about no fucking bitch. Now let's worry about being kings and queens and continue on money and keep it in a generation. Stop worrying about all that other dumb shit. You feel me?
Real talk.
That's how I feel, though.
Real talk. That's what I'm saying. It's about doing, you know what I mean? Sharing knowledge, man. Having a discussion, working things out. You don't have to be the brightest flipping person in the building, but it's just having a discussion. You share shit. Each one, teach one. That example that you gave there, Crypt, you know what I mean? Where you were saying like, what did you say just a minute ago? Like, your son talks white.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have to change that narrative, man. We have to stop saying that and saying, my son talks educated.
Yes. Proper.
Because when you're saying your son talks white, you're associating something good with just being white. Like,
right.
Why can't it be your son is black and educated, bruv?
Exactly. You said it perfectly.
So I'm saying,
why you separate it?
Yeah, so when we're in the hood and we got our children around us, or we see somebody walk past and they talk proper English, and you're like, yo, man, you talk like a white man. If we're standing there, we have to be the one that stop it, man. Don't say that, bruv. Don't talk like a white man. He's black and educated. Say it properly.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So much mindset, though.
Yeah, change the narrative. If you change those mindset, you'd be surprised how those little tiny things are the things that cage us in,
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Yeah, it's true.
Because it makes us feel negative about ourselves. That's why we say things like, you don't act black. Bruv, what's acting black?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And it gets you vexed because that's when you start seeing other culture, because other culture people who copy, who don't like us, but copy off of us, make cornrow and say, yeah, I'm from the hood. Why you got to act like that, cuz?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But like I said, black people's, we fucking fools. We make everybody rock except ourselves rock.
This is it. Let's
make everybody else rock.
Let's let Genius say a little thing, man.
All right, sorry, Genius.
No. So put it this way, I think in a not too distant future, this buying property is going to be a thing of the past, because obviously under the New World Order, you won't own anything.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. So then, what happens to people that currently do own properties?
They have to give it up. They have to probably,
really?
Yeah.
How are they going to just give it up?
Well, in order to, remember, when they bring in this law, you know what I mean, it's going to be a thing where everybody has to be treated equally.
The only way they're going to be able to do that is if they literally make people slaves again.
I think there'll be some times
no, yo, Verbz, they doing it. You know how
that film? Have you seen that film? What's that film called again with that Lakeith Stanfield? What's it called again? I'm Sorry to Bother You.
How it go? I don't know.
You know the geezer from remember Get Out?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not him. Remember the other guy in Get Out? that got kidnapped in the beginning. He got kidnapped in the beginning, and he was wearing a straw hat.
He did a show like he's Jesus, and that's, I know you talking about.
No. That's the one from Britain you're talking about. Daniel Kaluuya, not him.
Oh, okay.
In Get Out,
the one that got put in the boot. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, the one that got put in the boot. He's wearing a straw hat. He's in he's in that show actually. Crypt, you're talking about.
Yeah.
He's the infiltrator.
Yeah.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
Did you see the film that he's in called Sorry to Bother You, where he's working as a telephone salesman?
Nah, I don't get to see that.
You watch that film, blood.
What's it called?
I'm Sorry to Bother You.
Okay, I'm gonna go check that out.
Yeah, it came out about maybe 3 years ago or something like that. Watch that film, bruv. Yeah, mate. That film shows you, blood, how they're trying to enslave. They're enslaving people. Like, you work for a phone company firm, you start off on the bottom floor, and when you get more sales, you go up and up and up till when you're on the top floor, like the golden floor, you get bare credit and you get to go to all these mad sex parties. It's more like celebrity thing. But then obviously, like...
Sounds like Illuminati.
That's the same that I'm talking about. He was in the Jesus Store on Netflix.
Yeah. He was the infiltrator, yeah. But in the film, when he was struggling, when he was working on the lower floor, and he didn't have nowhere to live, they offered him somewhere to live, but it was like a big factory place with bare bunk beds, where bare people who couldn't afford to rent their own place lived there, and they were like, basically, you give us your labor for your life, kind of thing.
Wow.
You get me?
Yeah.
You don't own that, and everybody's in there. Thousands of people sleeping in the bunk bed. Alarm goes off. You get up, get yourself dressed, straight to work, blood. But it was a company that you was working for that owned that place, and they took the money out of you for your rent. It's mad, blood.
Sounds crazy.
Yo, I'm gonna watch that. You know what that sound like? You ever watch the one with Justin Timberlake called Timeless?
Yeah.
If that, I never watched the movie. Just said it. That's probably all these movies is signs what it tells us is coming to the world, cuz. Well, that's why people don't pay attention. Because sit down and think about it. Timeless came out how much years ago? Probably like 8, 9, 7 years ago. Yeah. And this, I never watched the show. What they're doing now, they're making robots, cuz. If they're making robots taking over the simple business that's flipping burgers. Some people really working on flipping burgers. So if these robots take over burgers, what the fuck is human going to do?
Yeah, facts.
So next we might really have to work for time. Our job is work to live. Like, yo, shit wicked kill it. Like, 100%. It's getting scary. That's why I said we need to stop worrying about these dumbass expensive clothes stuff and start saving on money and pay attention to news and pay attention to these shows, because these shows are not shows. These shows is telling you the truth, and it's to you to realize the truth. Because don't forget, if a person who do music, they only rap about what they do, what they saw, or what they heard. So you cannot come with no movies if you never saw it, did it, or you heard about it. You feel me? So people are paying attention to what's going on. Because they're not paying attention. They pay attention about these dumb shit. Fucking bitches rapping and niggas rapping about dumb shit. Girls are rapping about dumb shit. They're worrying about dumb shit right now, cuz they're not worrying about what's really going on, Kelly. They're not even sitting out thinking, yo, robot, they laughing. Yeah, robot. But y'all really not sitting out thinking they making robots taking over everything. The AIs is doing music. So if AI is making music and they can say the artist for what is humans going to do? What are we here for?
There's much still.
How we gonna live? What we gonna do? So we gonna start working for the robot? What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Probably I'm gonna start working for the robot. You stay there.
Yeah, we have to start working for the robot, my you.
Yeah. That's why we need to learn how to do this business thing fast before the robots come and build their own businesses and have us working for them.
Yo, Kelly, there's another show. I forgot the name of the show. Kelly. I think the show is about our youth. You see me? The show is a mother and daughter make a animal. Make a robot. But the robot took over. I forgot the name. If I get it, I'm gonna send it to both of y'all. They say you're gonna make robots that will be help.
What's the one there? I forgot the one. Not Annabelle. What's it called again? I know the one you're talking.
Jennifer Lopez is in it.
Okay, go on.
You need to. When I find the name of that shit, I'm gonna tell y'all it's on Netflix.
Yeah,
it's telling you that the mother trying to make a perfect robot to be friends. and then guess what? The robot try to kill everybody who in the world. Cause I'm gonna say y'all that all this stuff.
Anyone that tried to move, anyone that was like that they thought was trying to take the girl away from her.
Right, and he took the girl. He said he just wanted her. That was Jennifer Lopez. He said I want her because the mom made them. They grew them like they was brothers, and he was the master one. And it's a very good show. All these shows, like I said, all these shows and some of these cartoons. There's a cartoon people could call Odd Jobs. Netflix. It's too serious. It's tell the truth. It's called Odd Jobs. Pay attention to all these shows, man, and cartoons. They're not joking, cuz. Even from back in the animated from back in the days. If you pay attention to some of these stuff, you'd be like, damn. Like, even when you listen to some music back in the days, we bump into them. We not knowing what they talking about till you get older. You be like, what the fuck? He talking about taking drugs and cuz pay attention to these movies and shows, cuz our future looking crazy. If what I'm seeing, our future looking crazy. You know what's another good movie? See. These niggas look like they went back in time. Yeah. It looked like it's fucking 1800s, like when they was running around the place with sticks and stuff. But it's the future. It's the future. The tournament. They say everything went back to the future. Yeah. Everybody gonna be like this, scavenging for food. Everything changed.
They call that dystopian times, isn't it? When the world
they're back in the Stone Age. Yes, cuz.
Yeah.
So people gotta pay attention with these shows. It's not just shows. It's teaching or something. But when people like us who set out, especially nigga like me who talk like that, they be like, yo, man, you be talking crazy, man. You be bugging out, man. You thinking too much. No, cuz it's serious.
That's the truth. It's the truth. Yeah, I mean, what you're saying makes perfect sense. Yeah, I mean, you gotta send us those links though, cuz.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna send you the links. Them links. And then when y'all watch it, you'll be like this. There's so much shows out good, cuz you'll be like, yo, what the and just open up your mind and be like, yo, this is crazy. My cat said, well, you tell her about the show, she like, you be watching dumb shit not knowing. I'm watching dumb shit. Y'all be watching dumb shit. Who the fuck care about fighting each other and doing dumb shit? I don't care. They're not everybody, like I said, they're brainwashing us.
Yeah, 100%.
They're brainwashing us.
Yeah. Definitely.
We just need to focus on we need black people focus on the generation. Stop worrying about yourself. You live your life already. Let your kids be good kids and pass it on. Because you never know. We might come back in another term. You see me? Suppose we teach it ourselves. We don't know what happened in the future term.
True.
Takes our life. When I talk like that, suppose be Big Crypt right now teaching. And I teach about KKK and he come back and cycle. It's me again. It's Big Crypt, but smarter. Who never knows? We don't know. We don't know how life goes. We don't know how life is.
100%. No one knows.
No one knows. You see me?
But listen,
tonight.
Guys, you got any other comments you want to say still?
Make black people
I just want to like that. MAGA. Just parents, educate your children on being homeowners, working for themselves, learning to educate themselves as well, looking in, things like the encyclopedia, learning how to be businessmen and women, entrepreneurs. Yeah, that mindset. Because when you work for the government, there's, especially being black people, they only allow you to go so far up the ladder. I've seen it. You know what I mean? And that's what you find as well. And that's what you find now. A lot of the CEOs, you find there's hardly any black CEOs. They'll get to be management and that, but if you notice, you go further above and you see who's the CEO and the chairman of this, and you just notice at the top, below, it's like you can't go above. You know what I mean?
100%.
And next thing I want to talk on next Verbz as well, in the next podcast is ageism, because it's something that I see in the job that I do as well. It's so sad, ageism, and this is something nobody's talking about.
Again? What's that word again? Exactly?
Ageism.
What I mean?
Ageism, like racism, but to do with age. Ageism.
Oh, I never heard of that before.
So you get discriminated against because of your age. So you find that
Oh,
players
okay,
will.
okay, I got you.
When
Yeah.
you're older.
Yeah.
You can do the job, you got the experience, but they will tend to go for someone that's younger. So they judge you based on your appearance. You got the same way they got sexism, ageism, racism.
Okay.
You
I
know what
got you. I got you.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's what I wanted to just to say, man.
Yeah, that'll be a good one still at ages. And obviously we'd have to structure that, but I think we definitely can go into that as well. You know what I mean? And maybe a part 2 of this with a bit more structure afterwards as well.
Yeah.
Listen, people, man, I just want to add, man, just like Genius, Big Crypt been saying, they've given some very valid points. You know what I mean? We've got to change our mindset, man. Nobody's perfect at the end of the day. But at the same time, certain small little acts, certain small little things you can change. Like I said, Big Crypt mentioned his son talks good English. And Big Crypt said, referred to him as he speaks like he's white. We have to change that and say he speaks like an educated black man so that we start associating good things, positive things with black people, because this is what the system's done to make everything that is negative be black. You've heard the video with Muhammad Ali talking about Black Widow, blacklisted, black this, black that, Black Monday, Black Friday, everything negative. Just to do with black. You get me? White wedding. What, you know what I mean? All these things.
Yo, black Nikes, white Nikes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, so we got to change that narrative, man. And, you know, I'm not saying make white be negative, but I'm saying let's focus on making black be more positive. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Change the mindset. When your kids are in school from a very young age, words is power. Even if you don't understand, buy a couple of books, watch a couple of YouTube videos, understand how words is spells and words is power. You get me?
Right.
If you drum the same mess. I'll give you an example like this then. If you got a child and you're trying to teach your child education, a child already knows that education is something that they associate with being boring. So when you're trying to drum education into them, it's a hard job to get them to understand it, store it, and remember it. But if you swear once in front of a child and then you say, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that. Sorry, son. Sorry, Duba. Don't say that again. You're going to hear them walking around in their room saying, fuck. Repeating what you said, they'll remember that, no problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That shows you how something that is put out there, you know what I mean, they've paid attention to, sticks in their brain.
Yeah.
So I'm saying from when they're young, you need to be showing them things that are of value, things that are important.
Yeah.
Generational knowledge. It doesn't mean that you have to have it. You don't have to be a business person or a homeowner or a business owner to be able to tell them this. You can sit down and watch a few videos. You can show them a few videos of interest that breaks down things to them so that they get it. It's on their terms. They understand that it holds their attention. But show them you're going to be a business owner. You're going to join the workforce, but you're going to elevate past that. You're going to have your own business. You're going to own your own home. Even if it's just a council home, get the council home. How about you buy the council home when you're in a position where you're financially greater? Buy that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And get it out and sell it. Make profit from it. Then you're just flipping houses. That's your job. You can retire when you're like 40 because you're just flipping houses. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's teach them different, man. Let's think different. Let's start to own shit. Let's start to unify. And the next thing I want to say about us as a people as well, you see, us at Triggered Thoughts Podcast, we're new to this. And we got a few followers and we big them up and we give thanks for them every day. Yeah? But our following ain't huge yet. Sometimes we move up, then we're capped at a certain spot. It don't go above that. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I feel that when you're a new product, sometimes people don't want to fuck with you too tough. You know what I'm saying? But if Triggered Thoughts was all of a sudden just to magically, we clicked our fingers and all of a sudden we went from 130 odd YouTube subscribers to 2.8 million YouTube subscribers. And every time you looked at our episodes, you saw 8,000 views, 20,000 views. All of a sudden, the same people that knew of us before that probably just scrolled past us on the page, now they're going to tune in. Why do you need to leave it to that point before you invest in something that your owner people is trying to bring to you, blood? You know what I mean? And I'm not just saying that about Triggered Thoughts, because you might not want to invest in Triggered Thoughts. That's fine. But you see, my mindset, all the people on Instagram that I see, people of color, people not of color, it don't really matter to me. From you're doing something good, but especially when you're people of color and I see your thing, I'm clicking, I'm following you, I'm supporting your thing, I'm dropping a comment, I'm dropping this, I'm dropping that, I'm sending you a DM to say, yo, I see what you're doing, well done. You see what I'm saying? That's investing that little time in people, giving them that belief so they move up to a different level. Do you know what I'm saying? We got to start doing that now, invest in each other when we're small and not waiting until we get big before you show us attention. You get me?
Yeah,
True.
Let's do better, people, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? So, until then, I'm going to say good night for myself, Verbz.
Good night for myself, Geniusman.
And I'm out of Big Crypt.
Yes, and we're going to see you on the next episode of the Triggered Thoughts podcast.
Yo, what you take this thing for? You listening to the Triggered Thoughts podcast, blood?